we're going to start off once again, with the honoring our flag, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. First, Roland, did you want to talk about ancillary?
The only open item we had on that was where we were going to place that $75,000 for pauper transcripts. We talked to Judges Meyer and Person, and they agreed that they do want to move it to Superior 2 since it is under Judge Meyer's management. So the line item should go away for ancillary and be added to Superior 2 in the amount of $75,000.
We got that?
Got it.
Okay, let's move on to, I may need some help here. Superior Court 3?
4.
4?
4.
We done?
Superior Court 4.
Page 30.
Judge Zeman.
No headcount changes. As you can see, the part-time that was budgeted for this year is no longer budgeted since we added the half-and-half court reporter. We don't have any, bottom line, don't have any changes here. You can see we think her pauper attorney is, again, going to be a little bit low, if anything, being that they've spent 42 and we just approved more yesterday, but I'd say we're good there. And then the other line items at the bottom are minor, so we have no changes.
Any other comments? Anybody want to add to that? Okay, Superior Court 5.
We caught that yesterday morning with Judge McVeigh, so I think we're good there. And then in 6, again, we made a headcount change last year for Superior 6. We have no other headcount changes. And we have no changes overall to this. Mike's kept this thing pushed down. He did have pauper attorney this year, which was a little bit unusual in that amount, so we're staying with the $2,000 going into next year for pauper.
Okay. Superior Court
3.
Back to 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Superior 3 does include the juvenile magistrate in this, and that's a change from previous years, but all the expenses are listed in here.
Wow.
Pauper attorney will reduce to $50,000 from $100,000. And that's the only change that I have noted. And how we're able to do that reduction is because of the CHINS PD position that we funded before in Amy's budget, and that has really made a big impact in juvenile court.
Everybody comfortable?
So we did have the question that Amy posed yesterday on that 8th CHINS and the legal aid. Where did we end up with that?
It's in Amy's budget.
Pardon me?
It's
in
in
Amy's budget, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that, and we confirmed that that's
Right, and
there's nothing
she
in here for that.
indicated, as I recall, that was
Yeah, she was
fine
good
with
with
hers.
that,
Yeah.
and that's not double
no,
booked here. Okay.
no.
Everything cool? Okay. Moving on to CASA.
Just note on 3115, pauper attorney is 2,500. If you notice what we had approved in 18, that's a considerable difference.
Do we have a new employee there?
That is because of the hiring of the attorney in the CASA.
So they're paid out of that pauper line?
No.
No.
They're paid under full-time.
Full-time.
Employees.
Oh, you're saying it reduced because we brought them in?
Right.
Gotcha. And then the new line item, the new amounts for professional services and travel and training, where they were zero before?
Those were cuts that were in the guardian ad litem budget that came to here because of the restructuring of some of the requirements for that grant. And when we get to the guardian ad litem lines, you'll see that those go to zero there. But that had to do with that budget not increasing, I think, it was sort of the way it was, but they had to move some things over.
So the grant used to pay these, is what you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
to the tune of about 9,000.
Anything else? Go on to Health Department. Correct.
Craig, do you mind coming up and talk a little bit about the employee situation?
Good morning.
Morning.
I know yesterday was a lot of doom and gloom, and today we're coming up with some happy news. Building, a restaurant building is out of control, so. And so, unfortunately, the only bad part about that is we need inspectors.
That's where I was gonna have lunch.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Craig.
Thanks, Craig.
Institutional